So I'm out for another walk with my dog. I went on a couple yesterday, but today is Sunday, and I'm with my trusted girl, Saya. And I had the idea to maybe talk about the word inspire or inspiration. If you break down the word inspire, well, in is obvious. We know what in means. Spire, think of a church spire. It's essentially an antenna. At least that's why they're attached to a church, to be sort of a receiving point from the heavens, right? An antenna. So if one is inspired, one is receiving inspiration from the heavens. At least that's how I look at it. You know, if it wasn't for inspiration, we wouldn't have breakthroughs in science, we wouldn't have breakthroughs in technology. If it wasn't for inspiration, people wouldn't be motivated to do good things and great things. I find inspiration in individuals that I look up to, so they motivate me to do all kinds of things, whether it's gardening or whether it's just learning new information. But to inspire and to be inspired, I think, is a gift from our Creator. And in my opinion, I've kind of determined that inspiration comes from not within us, but passes through us, and that knowledge and all that is to be known is surrounding us. And this may sound goofy or silly, but I'm of the mindset that, you know, we're not just figuring things out on our own, that we are inspired when we are the right antenna, when we tap into the right frequency, if you will. I hope it's not too windy. If you can see this mechanism behind me, it's a drill. I think it's called a hammer drill, something like that. I always forget the name of that thing. But it goes like this, it has this motion. It's a pump, basically. Pumps are inspired. Automobiles are inspired by our observations, by just kind of human ingenuity. And I know it's windy right now, I know it is. Let me try to shield that wind a little better. Okay, so as of late, I've felt inspired to share my thinking and share what little knowledge I have of gardening, what little knowledge I have as far as kind of my understanding of how people work and how people should work together. I guess I'm going to continue to follow up on an inclination. If I just, suddenly have an inclination to pull out this little camera and shoot something, I'm going to continue to do it, because it's been, shared with me that people appreciate what I'm doing. And if that's an inspiration that we can benefit from, then I think it's worthwhile. I'm in a really dead zone. The area surrounding the oil operation or the gas extrusion, or sorry, that's not the right word, where they are pulling natural gas or crude oil from, this surrounding area is quite literally devastated. Not even the sagebrush does well out here. This is where my other dog died, because they were trying to poison, the property owner was trying to poison, what do you call them? Not groundhogs, but prairie dogs. Anyhow, back to back to the idea of inspiring or inspire. You know, words have meaning. Words carry meaning. I used to listen to a podcast by a guy named Alan Watt, and he had a website called Cutting Through the Matrix. And he was very well informed. He read a lot of old books, old books, and he had a lot of things figured out in this world. And he shared a lot of knowledge. And I was lucky enough to run across his information, and a lot of it stuck. But he felt inspired to share what he knew, and he's made a difference, at least in my life, and I'm sure he's made a difference in the lives of thousands of people. Anyway, I'll maybe cut it off here. But maybe I'll add this one last thing. So many things can be inspiring. You can wake up and see a beautiful sunset, and that's inspiring. That's bringing joy to you. That's bringing an eye full of eye candy to you. And maybe it inspires you to do something productive. Inspiration could come from watching a great documentary. Inspiration can come from listening to a poem or music. I think it's important to act on inspiration because you don't know how it's going to have an effect on others. It could have a life-changing effect. The little things that you do, you're inspired by your invention, your writing, your sharing of thoughts can have a truly impactful could have an impact on others in a positive way. And we need more of that. This world needs a lot more positivity, right? But we have to be grounded in reality too. Anyhow, that's it for now. Hope this made some kind of sense. I'm trying to work through it as I'm thinking about it. But to be inspired and to inspire others, I think is a divine thing and a gift. And I think we're expected to use our gifts for the benefit of others and ourselves.